Sweden. The landscape here is characterized by mountains, forests, and lonely roads. Ideal for this off-roader. Sweden, home of the Volvo XC60. But the second-generation XC60 should not only build on the success of its predecessors on Sweden's roads, but also in Germany. The manufacturer promises the same comfort as its big brother, the XC90, but it should be a bit more dynamic. And we test today whether that's true and how the thoroughly stylish compact SUV in the sporty R-Line version convinces overall.
Over the last years, I've only experienced positive things about one brand, but I never came to test one myself, Volvo. That is why today we look at the new XC60 in a completely unbiased manner.
And yet we get a clear first impression behind the wheel. The materials are tastefully coordinated. The cockpit is tidy and elegant.
So what I really like is the interior, and that's where I understand the enthusiasm of all the testers. It's something special. It is very clean, few buttons, and yet everything somehow feels good. So there you have to say, because Volvo has now found the connection to all German competitors, that's really Audi level. So there they really do not need to hide. The problem is, you pay for that. So you don't buy a Volvo because of its low price, but because of the good image. Volvo stands for safety, quality, and that's still today, and that's what people want. You don't get this for the price of 55,000 euros, and again, extra equipment comes on top. 81,000 euros for the test car is a lot of money.
You'll have to pay at least 46,000 euros for an XC60. Thus, Volvo competes directly with the German premium class, BMW X3, Mercedes GLC, and Audi Q5. And yet, you want to stand out. Pure in terms of driving experience, the Swede is nearest to a Mercedes. It likes it soft, not hard. However, the driver can also switch from comfort to dynamic mode. But the driving style is not really sporty.
It has now become normal that cars have different driving programs, but what does not work well at all with the car is the dynamic mode, because a diesel has its torque down below, and in dynamic mode, it does not do anything else except turn the gears out full pipe, and apart from loud, nothing else happens. So the car screams at you, but it's not great to drive. And you do not have any more power. If you need the gears, the right gear before the corner, then you can choose here over the rocker. But they could do away completely with the dynamic mode because the car is simply not dynamic. It doesn't have to be.
The Volvo convinces in the end with comfort and space. 505 liters fit in the trunk, and with the electrically folding rear seats, one arrives at 1,400 liters. But if you want to have 3 adults on the back seat, you'll find plenty of space thanks to the good leg room. But if you want it even more roomy, you should grab the big conspecific, the XC90, which creates a maximum of 1,800 liters with folded third row of seats. Lush like in the Big Brother, there's also a 9-inch touchscreen that controls all functions in the car, such as air conditioning, music, or navigation with Google Maps.
Volvo is known for safety. They already were back then, and now they're really promoting it. In here, almost everything regarding safety systems is additionally available. Distance warning, late departure warning, and 20 kilos of airbags. You're pretty safe in here.
The basic equipment includes the city safety system. In an emergency, for example, the car steers and brakes independently. It combines systems for collision avoidance with steering assistance. The new feature is active in the speed range between 50 and 100 kilometers an hour. We test the 235 horsepower 4-cylinder diesel. At over 2 tons, the Volvo is a real heavyweight. 55,000 euros are due for the basic version of the R design line, which we tested. The Volvo XC60, overall a solid car. The chassis is tuned comfortably, but one looks in vain for hard steering and sportiness. But the SUV offers plenty of space and is a real piece of Swedish design art for those who want it elegant, but do not like to show off. That's understatement. Incidentally, the previous model was a bestseller in Germany, with almost 1 million vehicles sold. The XC60 is thus the most successful Volvo in Germany. Compared to the first generation, the new XC60 is also more than 6,000 euros more expensive. Let's see if the current model can continue the success story of the brand on German roads.